Hi, my name is Muhammad Amir Haziq, metric number 208467, and today I'm going to prepare a French toast and also shashushka for my breakfast cookery. And today with me is my partner.
Hey guys, my name is Nurin and today I'm going to make English scone and fruit platter. So let's start. First thing first, what we're gonna do is to mix chopped cold unsalted butter into the flour. Make sure your flour has been sifted first or there will be clumps and the recipe will not be working. Then, we're gonna use our fingertip and lightly rubbing the butter until the mixture resembles a dry breadcrumbs. You want to make sure to do it gently. Now add caster sugar, baking powder and a little bit of salt. Then we're gonna mix the ingredient well. After that, crack a cold refrigerated egg and take the yolk. Put it into the mixture, then add milk gradually, as we don't want the mixture to become too wet. When it becomes a dough, gather it into a ball nicely. Turn it out onto a floured surface and knead the dough for a few seconds. Now, take your dough and roll it gently to 2.5 cm. You can just eyeball the measurement because it is similar to one fingertip unit of your index finger. Next, cut out with a round cutter and place them on a floured or greased baking tray. As for the glaze, brush the top with beaten egg yolk. Put them in the oven and bake for 20 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius. When it is done, let it rest for 5 minutes. After that, place the scones in a plate nicely. Now, we're gonna cut the scones into two in the middle. And then, take our raspberry jam, or you can use strawberry jam, anything is fine, and spread it on to the scones. And now we are done. Scones is ready to serve.
Okay, so here we have the ingredients that I'm going to use for my French toast and shakshuka. We got eggs, capsicum, tomatoes, onion, garlic, chili powder, cayenne pepper, loaf of bread, brown sugar, blueberry, and also whipped cream. So let's begin. Okay, so let's start off by cutting the bread. We cut our loaf of bread first. We trim off the first part of the bread. Trim that off. This size should be okay. Alright. We got our bread. Okay, with this bread, I'm going to cut it into 4 mini squares. Okay, done. The reason why I cut it into mini squares is easier for me to coat it and also fry it. Okay, for next step, I will coat the bread. So first stir up the eggs and then coat the bread. Eggs, just a lightly coat of eggs. So this is the fully coated bread for the French toast. So now let's fry it. Alright, first of all, I'm going to make the French toast. Heat up the pan. Toss in some butter. After the butter have melted truly, just put the fire on low because you don't want to get the butter. You don't want to get the butter burned. Okay, next I'm going to put the breaded bread into the pan. Put the fire on medium heat. Okay, that should be done. Just arrange it on a plate nicely because it will stick. Stack it. Let's stack it. And we're done.
So let's move on to fruit platter. Here I have two different types of fruits, which is apple and kiwi. Usually when you have a breakfast in the hotel, there will be more variety of fruits to choose from, but I'm gonna go with just what I have in my kitchen. Firstly, make sure the fruits has been washed, and now we're gonna simply cut the apples at the side in two pieces. Because we don't want to eat the stem and seeds, so make sure to cut the apple away from the core. Next, I'm going to take the kiwi and cut a little bit of the top and bottom to make it easier to peel the skin off. Then, I will cut it into slices. The most important part in fruit platter is not only how clean the fruit cutting is, but also how creative you can be in decorating them. So, what I will do is just simply arrange them on a plate and trying to make them look presentable. And our fruit platter is done.
Okay, now we're going to prepare the ingredients for the shashushka. First, I'm just gonna take just a bit of capsicum, red capsicum. Also the yellow capsicum. Then I'm just going to dice it into small pieces. Put it in the strainer. The red capsicum, dice also. Put it in the strainer. Next, tomatoes. You also want to dice tomatoes with a few slits. And then just slice it into small dice. Just gonna slide the onion, and also might make it into diced pieces so easier for it to be cooked. Okay, these are all the diced veggies that I'm going to wash next. Washing the ingredients. Strain it. Alright, now let's cook. And now we're going to make our shashushka. Heat up pan. Put in olive oil, about 1 tablespoon. Okay, so I think the pan is hot now. Just put in the ingredients. And just stir it just a bit. The garlic, so I put it a bit in here. So I'm gonna stir it. Chili powder, cayenne pepper, and stir. Now I'm just going to make a room in the middle, cracking the egg and putting it in the middle. After about 5 minutes, your shashushka will be ready. Okay, I think this is nice. So let's turn off the fire. Look at that. This is my shashushka. So this is the end result of my shashushka, as you can see here. And this is my French toast, putting some finishing touches. And there you have it, my French toast. Thank you for watching.
That's all from us. Thank you.